Hi everyone, it's Carrie with FlossTube's. Check it out, December 3rd, so that means bag drawing time. I have a random number generator pulled up on the phone, and I have a list of all the entrants with their names numbered to get this bag, 11 by 13, sent on out. It has a little bit of glitter in with the ginger men. Yeah, maybe you can kind of see that, silver. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get that number. Okay. And it is number 13, Norma R. So I will be emailing you, Norma, to find out that shipping address and get that bag out to you. And I've got this Santa bag in the shop. It's also 11 by 13 and it has interfacing in it to help it keep its shape a little. And it says Merry Christmas inside. So that's also on the shop, and that is free shipping domestic and international. I can look it up and we can decide. I guess it depends on where. I don't have a ton of international shipping experience. All right, so I did have a few other things to show you real quick. A little bit of haul and a little bit of progress. Not a super ton. So haul first. This is just from Michaels, and look at this beauty. That is a lot of Aida. It's 18 count, what color? Oatmeal Aida. It is 36 inches by 29 and a half. This is big. So 18, I could put a Haid on there, especially a mini. I don't know what they recommend for the bigger pieces, but I have mini checking it twice and haven't been able to start it because I haven't been able to get it together with the fabrics. I tried an even weave, had to throw that one away. Then I have another Lugana that I'm trying to grid myself. And this week I ordered some magic grid, but I don't know when it's gonna come in. So I don't know. I don't even remember what I ordered, like as far as size, but I'm sure it was 18 or smaller. So anyway, I got this because it was only $7.99 at Michael's. And I just love Aida. So it's a big piece, and like I showed you my seasonal quilts and said I don't even have a piece big enough because they're much longer than I thought. Oh Lord. I'm standing by Brewer's spot, obviously, and I stepped on a toy and it started singing. So sorry about that. But anyway, I need this whether it's for the Haid or not. And I really want Bum Bears / Sweet Bears for Christmas. And probably I would just get the chart and not the kit. So could use this. Anyway, so there's some Aida. And I got this perforated paper at my LNS, which I finally got back out to. Oh gosh, that moment when your LNS is 9 miles away and it takes you an hour and 10 minutes to get there and like an hour and 20 to get back. And then your baby's like, I hate you. It's so miserable. I don't understand how people can live out there. It's like on the way to Clearwater and the traffic is crazy. I mean, it's so, I don't know. I probably won't go LNSing much, which is probably a good thing. But I got some perforated paper because Laura Cross Stitches went ahead and enabled me. She's on FlossTube and Instagram as Laura X Stitches. And she's got some orange DMC as her thumbnail, a couple bobbins. She has good videos, so check that out. But in her second video, she showed this cross stitch crazy with these hanging ornaments. And I was at Joann's, of course, and also coupon. So I was like, well, you know, 60% off of one regular price item. And I was just there for a few flosses that I really needed to start my Haid. So I was like, well, 60% off. And I think it's $12.99 US. Yeah. And it has a lot of good patterns. This one is the one I'm really excited about. Let's see. It's front doors with different wreath Christmas decorations. I think that'd be really cute, like in one strip. I really like that. There are a lot of good little charts in here. There's one about sloths, and I guess there's like a challenge for the designer all the time. And so it's like what you're crazy for fill in the blank. And here's crazy for sloths. And it just has a bunch of little mini charts, like 10 or more, 10 or 11 mini charts of sloths, and my brother-in-law loves some sloths. So that's cool. This is a cool little magazine. It has Advent stuff, which I still have my Advent animals, Brooks. But this is quite a magazine. Very nice. I like it. So I got this, but the piece de la resistance that made me go get the perforated paper and made me go all the way to the L&S was this. Look how cute. It's elf clothes on a line. So cute. I love that as a decoration and a quick stitch. Looks like they just put it on Aida and trimmed it, which it's so small. Yeah, 14 count Aida. Each one is so little. It would definitely hold its shape. Throw some felt on there. But I think I'll do the perforated paper. They have a lot of good stuff in here that I can use the perforated paper on. Plus, I can always use it for whatever as well. But thanks, Laura. I'm holding you accountable for that. At Michael's, when I got the Aida, I couldn't believe they had their kits on a clearance, and it looked like Hobby Lobby's clearance, which I'm so fond of, where it was actually just in its normal spot. So a whole thing of cross-stitch kits on sale. And I landed on this one. It's dimensions. What is it? You probably can't even see it, so do I even need to tell you? Twilight Bridge. I don't know. It's cute. It reminds me of Snow White. And also, it just is a pretty image. And I don't really have anything like this. And it was a good sale. I was between this and like European Bistro, which I see online all the time when I'm looking and just browsing. And it was also on sale, but I went with this. Because it's a pretty good image. So, have that kit on deck. And that's, oh wait, well, I bought some more fabric because I just am getting addicted to the idea of the fabric bags. This one has cupcakes and deliciousness. It's just the fat quarters, and really, this fabric is weird. It's very thin. Probably should have just gotten some, but it was in my face, and I think it was like $1.50. And this one has sewing stuff. I can see the start of a sewing machine and zipper and scissors, so I got that. We'll see if those turn into bags. Because they are lined and have interfacing, but that fabric is a little weird. You can like see through the weave. So I don't know. And I decided to pitch the Brooks Books Dorothy that I had for my nephew for Christmas. It was on some kind of a linen, or it was, I do not like it. It's not the right stuff for me. I know it's for stitching because it came out of like a DMC tube from the stash unload that I got from my mom's neighbor. But it, like, you could see right through it. I could read a book through it. So I just decided to go with some 18 count Aida that I had instead, that I already had. So there's the restart of Dorothy with my no name needle minder, Emerald Jewel for Emerald City. And there's my restart of Dorothy. And she will also have Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion, if they fit. I'm notorious for using pieces that aren't big enough, but luckily the way they are, they could be in separate pieces, so if I had to, I could just cut them apart and frame them in such a way that they should be separate. So, and I had some progress on, the element of surprise. So I was going to put some Krennic up here, and I did, but I'm pretty sure you can't even see it. I can't even see it, and I am holding it in person. So I just stopped. I was like, I'm not going to do it. I have blending filament, and maybe I should be using some different weight. But the blending filament is killing me. It's so faint. It's way too delicate for, I guess, what I'm imagining. So maybe I need to toy with that. To be continued. Maybe I'll watch some Mirabilia videos and some chatelaine videos. See what other people are doing or what weight people use. But yeah, I'm basically done. I just need to put this same border down here, and this is done. Nice, simple, silly little gift for my brother's room. And just one more thing. This is what kept me from cross-stitching more. I play with crocheting as well, and this is a market bag for my mother-in-law's great niece, with eggplant. All this food, by the way, came out of a Leisure Arts book with a refrigerator on the front. It's at Joann's, it's at Michael's, so I'm sure if you even have ever thought about crocheting, you know this book. Yeah, so eggplant is in there and a pear, which really, there are some scale issues here, but that's okay. It's a toy. A little carrot with, that's it. These little pieces are what kill me. Crocheting is so much faster than cross stitching, but the sewing together of the parts is what throws me off. A little orange, which actually wasn't even part of the book, so I just did a tomato in orange because they did a persimmon, a mangosteen, which looks kind of like a really big blueberry that's purple, and a star fruit. And I just wanted a little bit more of a traditional. I mean, this baby is younger than Brewer. She won't even be one for a few weeks, and I just wanted like the more traditional set. So I just threw it in there as orange. Corn, very cute, but sewing this husk on, and a watermelon, half of a watermelon. Oh, eggs, 3 little chicken eggs, because her mom is kind of doing the organic thing. And this is from a blog. I'll try to put it on the video, this market bag. It's actually just a pattern for a real market bag. And it just says to like make it the height that you want it, and you know, the length of the strap that you want. So I stopped pretty quickly because I'm not really taking this to the farm market for my organic veggies, and it's just a kid's toy. So anyway, that took some of my stitchy time this week, but that's okay because I've been owing it to her for quite some time. That's another problem with this stuff for me, is that this is not my first set, and it's definitely not my last set that is owed. So it's getting, I don't think boring is the right word, but just my ability to stay focused is being challenged. I'm done kind of doing these, but I do love them so much, and I do want to gift them to the people that I owe them to. So I don't know. They do go quick if I would just stop whining about sewing on the extra little pieces. But, you know, me and whining go together like ice cream and cake. So that's some of my progress, even though it's crochet. All right, have a good week. Check out the shop, and, you know, if you have any special requests, let me know, and enable me more, because apparently I think it's appropriate to go and buy a bunch of stuff no matter how much I already have. So see you guys later, and I'll be emailing you, Norma. Bye.